Hey there everybody, it's Snackbox. I'm here in Isle Royale. Well, not quite in Isle Royale. I'm over here in Houghton, Michigan. You don't remember John over here? He's getting ready. Super amped.
Oh, this is beautiful.
We drove conservatively about 72 hours yesterday alone. Made our way up to Houghton. We got to the hotel at like 12:45. Woke up this morning at 5:15. Not very good at math, but I think that's about an hour and 13 minutes, give or take. We're about to go over here. We're gonna catch the ferry, head over about 3 hours and 45 minutes. I anticipate it's gonna be about, I don't know, 27 minutes before I get seasick, and then hopefully I'll stabilize and be ready for this hike. So we're gonna check back with you soon. Hope you're all doing well. We got a lot to do, not a lot of time. Let's get to it. So John, I was thinking about my hiking buddies, and I started hiking with my buddy Dan. He now runs a CrossFit gym, also played college football. And then I started hiking with my buddy Chris. He runs ultra marathons. And now I'm hiking with you, and you played college football. And
oh yeah,
trying
many
to
moons ago.
Working to go into Army Ranger school. I lettered in basketball in college. A lot of people don't know that.
You did?
Yeah, manager.
Do you get a letter for that?
Yeah.
You got a letter and I didn't.
We've got breaking news here in Houghton, Michigan.
Yeah,
John Fabian, who just finished telling me stories about multiple concussions, did not letter in college football. Snackbox champion here.
Yeah, that's right.
100% lettered in pouring out Gatorade to actual athletes.
Crazy.
Stay tuned for more breaking discoveries. We'll be checking back with you in the studio, Marv. If you're thinking that harbor's pretty rocky, it's because it's Rock Harbor. Good job, everybody. We got Justin here.
But it
He's
could
got
change.
those gators. He's learning from John.
Oh, he's not learning anything.
No, I am
from me.
learning. He's
I'm no one. Like
giving me-
I
giving me an
know
idea of
nothing.
What to expect.
I know nothing. I know there's just I don't know, man.
John exuding that intellectual confidence.
That's right.
No, no, it's all ignorance. I'm confident in my ignorance.
Story of my life right there, everybody.
Yeah.
We've been here a solid hour and 15 minutes. We were the last group leaving because I needed snacks. We're gonna take off shortly. We were gonna take this sort of coastal route over and check out a little place called Daisy Farm. We were gonna check that out and then see if we could make it over to Moskey Basin. I read online that Moskey Basin is apparently a really pretty cool campsite. We were gonna go to Daisy Farm and then see if we can go make it to Moskey Basin in time, because it's about noon right now, and depending on how the weather goes, and the rocks on the trail can be really intense here, we're told. So we're basically gonna go up on the, I believe it's called the Greenpoint Trail, then we're gonna drop down to Daisy Farm instead of taking the coastal route, and that should allow us to decide whether or not we wanna keep going or stop for the night. Let's get to it. So made it up here to Mount Franklin. It's incredible. The view is really terrific. We're gonna head down. I think the plan now is to go to Daisy Farm, so we're gonna go set up camp there. We're running a little low on battery power, really high on scenery, which is a good thing. Sort of the irony, you come out here with a bunch of batteries, but if you see more scenery than you have batteries, you run out. So it's been a really great day so far. Feeling a little tired, a little exhausted, ready for some snacks, as you might have guessed. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the camera, hike down this hill. It's been a good day here. We made some new friends here.
Can this be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh! The magic is happening.
Yeah, we had a pretty good day. We hiked about, what do you reckon, like 8-9 miles? Yeah.
Yeah.
We made a new friend here.
CK.
CK.
Waiting for my trail name.
Waiting for the trail name. Yeah.
We're all waiting for something.
Yeah. So we hiked about 8 miles today. We came to this really beautiful camp spot. I think we're actually thinking about doing a shorter trip, maybe 3-4 miles over to Moskey Bay tomorrow. Moskey Basin, one of the two, setting up our camping gear. They've got these beautiful shelters with like screens for all the bugs, because it is kind of buggy.
Bit luxurious.
Bit luxurious. We've got a power boat, and we made our food here. It's just been a great day overall. So we're thinking about setting up over there next to the water and then doing some day hiking. Should be really good. I got a belly full of plena. John's got a belly full of all the food. and Chantel over there, she's got all sorts of food in her belly as well. And
there's a lot of love here.
Yeah, it's been a good day. We'll see you all in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is early here. I know it looks like it is late in the day, but there's so much sunshine this far north this time of year. So it's been really incredible. We had a great night. It is a little bit later than we were hoping to get on the road. We stayed in this here shelter. It was really beautiful last night. We were expecting a lot of cloud cover, but when it didn't have cloud cover, John actually woke up at about, gosh, must have been like 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's a little dock that we had our dinner on. You might have seen it earlier. And John went out to the dock and came back and woke everybody up and was like, hey, everybody in the shelter, you need to come down here and see this. So we went and watched shooting stars for at least an hour last night, and it was just incredible. It was really cool. So if you come out here and you get a chance to see a clear night, definitely go check out the stars. At the very least, I don't know if they'll be shooting stars. I'll try. Send me an email if you come out here and let me know the dates you're coming, and I'll try to make sure the shooting stars have started for you. I'll do what I can. John and Chantel went out this morning, and they're at the dock right now. So I'm gonna go check and make sure that they're doing all right, and I'm gonna go have a snack for breakfast and get some coffee. And we're gonna get moving over to Moskey Basin this morning. Looking forward to it. One that when I was doing the research, everybody said was really incredible, so my hopes are high. I think it's gonna be really pretty. that's about it for tonight. Got here to Moskey Basin, made some dinner. Beautiful, there are nice shelters everywhere. Try to turn the camera here, you can see this view. I mean, it's just incredible. It's a little bit chilly. One of the things that I've learned about being this far north, I should have remembered from my time living in Boston, is that it just gets dark so late. So you can see how bright it is here. I mean, the sun is still visible and it's 7:45 or so, give or take. So be aware that if you come up here, it might help to bring sort of one of those sort of light blocking sunshades if you plan to sleep early and after a long day of hiking you might want to. But it's just incredible. I think this is really beautiful here at Moskey Basin. It's did not disappoint, so thank you to anybody who commented online that Moskey Basin is a must-see. I agree, I think it's pretty terrific, but truthfully I think everywhere I've seen here has been pretty good. And so our plan for tomorrow, we're not quite sure. We might stay here and then do a big day hike. We might, you know, pack up our stuff and go take a little bit of a stroll around the island to a different campsite. We're thinking about maybe one on Chicken Bone. There's like an east and west Chicken Bone, they call it. These are all within reasonable striking distances for even a pretty average hiker. 6 or 7 miles on average a day we're doing right now, which is very low for what I'm used to. And so that's been really nice to kind of let my feet settle in and know that my pack is sort of dialed in for the Colorado Trail coming up. I'll check back in the morning, let you know what our plan is. So we're at the start of day 3 here. It's been raining. I'm wearing a little puffy suit here. It's pretty good. John's getting soaked by the water here. You can see we stayed the night here in the shelter. Did a pretty good job here socially distancing, even though, as I like to say, we've all been super vaxxed. Being safe here in some open air, having a good time. I think the plan for today is we're gonna stay here, and if it stops raining, we might consider moving, but if it doesn't stop raining, then we're just gonna hang out in the shelter because there's no real reason to get wet to go see another part of the island that's probably socked in with fog like this anyhow. So
Jared's a rutabaga.
Yeah, so we were talking a little bit about my mom. Shout out to my mom. I think you're probably gonna watch this, Mom. So I was telling them a story about the rutabaga. So for those of you who don't know, my mom, one of her favorite pet names for all people near and dear is rutabaga. So John's been calling everybody rutabaga since then. Even the park ranger, he called the old grizzled park ranger rutabaga. And so
I'm gonna steal it, Mama Champ.
so we're you know, we're making the world a better place one pet name at a time, everybody. John here was just sharing with us his menu for the week.
So this is in the bag. Pops it out. Anybody want walnuts?
Hold that bag up next to your face so we can get some scale. John brought a bag of walnuts the size of a human head. Just for some context here, when he put it on the shelter floor, the whole shelter shook. 1 pound of walnuts. I'm a big fan.
So I had heard 2 pounds of food a day. So that's breakfast and half of lunch.
And like that, the 1 pound walnut a day challenge was born. So John, would you care to introduce us to your new trail name?
I think it's gonna be D-Nam. Definitely not a murderer.
Made friends with Chantel on the boat with Justin and Ben. So we were hoping that sort of a group of 5 of us would head off into the woods, but Ben had big plans to take a photo of a solar eclipse that happened this morning, and unfortunately the fog sort of blocked it. But when it became clear that the itineraries for those fellows weren't going to line up with ours, Chantel decided that she would hike with us, and John, being forever the comforter of the group, sought to reassure her, and he said, "You know that I'm definitely not a murderer because I just texted you." And so for those of you who are curious if maybe you're going on an online date or something and you remain uncertain about the safety of this new potential match, then all you need to do is have them text you, and if the text comes through, you know that they are definitely not a murderer. It's my pleasure to introduce you to D-Nam. It's clear.
How am I going to explain this to my mom?
I don't know. But it's good to know, because if somebody showed up in my camp with just 1 pound of walnuts, my first thought would be serial killer. It's the start of day 4, I think. We're just about to get packed up, head out. John there went and got some water for us. I think our plan is to head toward Daisy Farm, 3 miles, somewhere in there, start making our way back to the ferry for tomorrow morning. We're gonna see how far we can make it, and if we can make it toward closer to Rock Harbor, we will, and maybe do some canoeing near the harbor tomorrow morning. But if not, we're gonna just stop for the night and chill out. So that's basically it. Just about packed up here, about ready to go.
Yeah.
Wearing this Frog Tog suit here, feeling like I'm ready to star in a 90s era hip hop video. Feeling good about it. Gonna hit that trail, make some mile. It's gonna be good. Day. Got to see Justin and Ben one last time. They're living their best life. Stopped here for a little bit of a snack, and you can kind of see, maybe not really, somewhere up in here, kind kind of see Rock Harbor, where we're hoping to make it maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see, just playing it by ear. Feeling good. Life is good. Trail is super muddy, super muddy. And so that part has been really interesting, kind of pick your way through. So definitely recommend trekking poles if you come out here, because holy moly are they super necessary, especially if your pack is, if it throws your balance off, right? One of those like heavier packs or even just a larger volume pack. I don't think we're gonna see any more rain, which is good news. This park is incredible. If you come here though, one of my pro tips, one thing that I do think is necessary is you should bring one of two people. You can just message me on Instagram at Backcountry Champion and I'll send you one of my friends in the mail for free. They'll show up, they'll hike with you. You just have to give them lots of snacks. It's a little muddy. And we made it here to the Rock Harbor Lodge, and John scored us a nice little room here. Chantel scored us the room, and then John treated us to it. And we are about to go in and take some warm showers and take off wet socks. I think that's about it for this Isle Royale adventure. This was really incredible. Have to tell you, I think this is a top 5 favorite national park for me. This is a really pretty incredible space. Hope you get a chance to come out and visit it. If you have any questions about the park that you think I might be able to help answer, just send me a message, hit me up on that. Hope you'll click like and subscribe and just be part of this community. I'm gonna be taking off on the Colorado Trail in just a couple of weeks from when this comes out, so you'll be able to kind of follow along as I make my way from Denver to Durango. I hope you'll do that. And also be sure to send me a message on Instagram at Backcountry Champion and send me a message. Let me know that you'd like an Outside Comfort Zone sticker. I'll get one in the mail for you. It's been a really terrific week for me, so I hope you're having a great week as well. I'll see you soon. But first,